Hi guys, Alea here. If you've seen my previous video, I've just poured this cup of tea. It's delicious. It's my summer blend, my summer solstice blend. Green tea, lavender, mugwort, a little bit of jasmine, just like a sprinkle of peppermint, really just to sort of help tie it all together. And lemon balm. Lemon balm, equal parts lemon balm, lavender and green tea. Just a little bit of mugwort and jasmine and just a sprinkle of peppermint. That's all you really need, and it's just very delicious. It just makes me feel summery. I mean, I don't look very summery, but it's because I'm in my witchy mood, you guys, and I'm catching up. I'm up to day 15 of the 31 Days of Witchcraft challenge, and it's question number 16. So if you've seen a few of my earlier videos or my more recent videos, I doubled up, and so on one of my questions, because they were very easy to put together, didn't really feel like they should be on different days, I don't think. So yeah, I'm up to question number 16 of the 31 days. Excuse me. Question 16 is, do you prefer to do spell work during the night or day, and why? It depends on the spell, to be honest. If it's a very seasonal spell, I'll tend to lean it to the time of day that is linked in with that. So if it's a spell for Yule, I'll probably do it in the middle of the night, when I'm doing most of my rites for Yule. If it's a very summer solstice, a very Letha, tied in with the day, the Sabbath, then most likely I'll put it at the middle of the day at noon, or around noon. Same with the equinoxes, depending on which end of the year I'm at. If it's the autumn equinox, it'll be in the evening. If it's the spring equinox, it'll be in the morning. But that's only if it's tied into the Sabbaths or the seasons of that time of year. But if it's not, and if it's just a run of the mill, it'll depend on basically what I'm doing for that day and when I've got the time to do that. If I make sure that I've got the time and I'm not running late and all that, it'll tend to be more towards the evening, just because that's when I usually have the time to do my craft. Unless it's on the weekend, in which case it could be either. But because I tend to do quite a lot during the day with my son and family and all that sort of stuff, I do tend to do most of my craft in the evenings, just because that's when it's convenient for me. Yeah. So that is why. The question that I put with that from the "What kind of witch are you" tag is number 20, which is talking about the moon phases, planetary correspondences, day of the week, hour, irrelevant, or key. Again, it depends on the season and the type of spell work that I'm doing or the type of ritual work I'm doing. It all depends. If it's something that's very tied in with everything, or I want to draw on that energy, then I absolutely will, to the advantage as best I can. Usually not down to the minute or the hour, but it will be around that time. It's generalized. Basically, if I can do it at that time, I will. If I can't, then I won't. But if I'm wanting to draw on that energy, and it's a very big part because I don't want to use too much of myself, because I know that it's going to draw a lot of my own energy, if I'll channel the energy from whether it be planetary phases or correspondences or moon phases, it really depends on the type of spells that I'm doing or the type of rituals that I'm doing, because that's just how it is. And if it's just a run-of-the-mill situation, evenings, just because it's convenient, not for any particular reason. But yeah, not always key, but I try to do the witchy thing, or I try to do the proper thing, but you know, it's not really proper. It's just what I feel like I should do for myself. And that's all you should do. If you feel like it is absolutely necessary that you do it at that time of day, then do it at that time of the day. Because that's what you're feeling. That's your practice. For me, it's a little bit different. I will do it when I can. If I can't, if it's something that is very big, I will do as best I can to draw on some other ethereal force, whether it be the season, the holiday, the planetary phases, the moon phases, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Unless I'm channeling, it tends to be in the evenings just because it's more convenient for me then. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of this beautiful tea. And I just want to say this, I did not buy this blend. I made it. I don't know if it exists elsewhere. I just know that I love this blend for this time of year. And I made it myself. Because that's what I like to do. I think if you want to make your own tea, you should definitely do that. It's a very fun thing to do. And I feel very witchy when I'm doing it. So yeah. That's why I have no problem giving you guys the recipe for it. Because I made it myself. And I do not charge. I'm almost finished this cup. Alright. On to the next video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.